Simple Life presents effective ways to control your ego. A lot of factors define a person's success. There are many attributes and personality traits that help in personal growth and evolution. On the contrary, many things lead to failure, too. Like pessimism, narcissism, greed, and ego. Let's focus on the ego for a minute because it's one of the prime reasons why people tend to fail even though they're talented and hardworking. The ego can destroy everything if not controlled. And on that note, we thought we'd help you out with a few things that might help in curbing the ego. 1. Define your motivation. What drives you to take on a challenge? Most of us, most of the time, are excited to explore, learn, and sense. As we seek a source of motivation in life, we will encounter an antagonistic fight between our higher self and our ego. The ego will force us to be motivated by what we achieve and conquer, whereas our higher self wants us to learn, experience, and live. The big difference between learning-based motivation and accomplishing-based motivation is that failing to accomplish leads to a crisis of self-worth. A learning-based motivation is the best way to overcome your ego and your unreliable accomplishment-based motivation. We can always learn even when we don't succeed. 2. Focus on the process. Life is a process, not a trophy case. Life is a journey, not a destination. When we start acknowledging life and its true essence, we will realize that what matters is what we experience during life and not its outcomes. In the process of life, we find all the beautiful and unforgettable experiences. We find all the laughter, tears, kisses, and troubles. We find our real passions, interests, and worries. In the process of life, we find all that makes life meaningful and magical. Our ego will automatically make us absorb an attitude, where all we want is to arrive somewhere and achieve something. Our ego does not care about the process as long as it achieves and feels superior. If we follow our ego, we will never enjoy the present moment and all the adventures we can be part of. If we don't arrive somewhere or achieve something, our ego will make us feel useless, demotivated, and purposeless. Overcome your ego so you can enjoy the now, focus on the process. 3. Don't compare yourself to others. Your ego will always compare you with others. That is its main source of power, the power that we want to claim back. When we compare our achievements and past performance with our present, sometimes we fall short. Sometimes we won't succeed at something we had previously done or someone else has done. Our ego will punish us and make us feel inferior and useless. Our self-worth will be affected and we won't have a stable source of confidence. If we succeed and overcome others, our ego will make us believe we are superior and invincible, something which is certainly an illusion. Our self-worth is subjective and should never be compared to others. This is what the ego wants to hide from us. We all have a value that is unmeasurable and unredeemable. Not comparing ourselves does not mean that we will keep a mediocre mentality with no goals. Not comparing ourselves means that we focus on becoming conscious about ourselves, destroying our unconscious habits, and knowing what we are made of. 4. Forget the habitual system. We are all part of a system, a big dominating system. But more specifically, we are part of a reward or punishment system, or as we like to call it, the win or lose mindset. Since we were babies, we have been always punished when we make mistakes. This continued into school, high school, university, work, and probably even death. Heaven or hell, reward or punishment. This system is just a way of feeding our ego and destroying our capacity to value ourselves. Our ego will make us feel superior if we win, and we will always expect a reward from our successes. If we lose and fail, our ego will crush us down and make us feel like an ant. Forget this system and start noticing that we are not circus animals who need a reward to feel valuable and a punishment to learn. We are independent beings, fully conscious and aware. We learn through experience. The only real reward we should look for is the knowledge and power we acquire throughout our lives. 5. Stop the boastful talk. Occasionally we mention our achievements, adventures, and goals in conversation. Certainly, it is a good icebreaker or conversation material, but do not go over the top. As we talk with someone, our ego will automatically measure itself with this someone. As this happens, we will start naming places we went, things we achieved, things we have, stuff we have done, and so on. The ego will fill all the missing spaces in our talk with personal material. Material that does the job to make us valuable and hopefully awesome and superior. We are awesome and valuable without the need of telling everybody our achievements, posting on Facebook, or replying to someone's brag with our glorifying speech. By acknowledging that our achievements are ours, we will notice that what others do does not matter. We will obtain personal power and become independent from our ego and the different opinions about us. Check out the link below for your free audiobook from Audible. If you like the video, do subscribe, like, and comment. Do hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification. Thank you for watching.